Hi, and welcome to Pride Spotlight. My name is Rheama, and I'm honored to be your host today. Each episode will be highlighting one of our wonderful Pride members and getting to know them a little better and what brought them to our community. Today, we will be speaking to Anna Braylin. Hello, Anna.
Hi, Rheama. Thank you for having me on the spotlight.
It's good to see you. So, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, and I'm wondering today what brought you to be in the Pride.
Well, I joined in 2020, so yeah, I've been here for a while. Um, and I joined after I did the animal communication course that P holds, and then I was reading her book, and the next thing was to join the Pride, yeah, and be part of the group.
Wonderful. So, what is your favorite aspect of the Pride now that you've joined? You've read her books and you took her communication course. And what what is it about the Pride that you like so much? Is it the power ups, the summits, more of the animal communicator lessons? Is it the community? What is it you're really enjoying the most about the Pride? If you'd share.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's all of those. I love the power-ups. They're fantastic. It's lovely to be part of a really wonderful global community where you've got like-minded people coming with all sorts of experiences, all sorts of backgrounds, all coming into the container and that space. Yeah, to do the meditation and go and do the animal communication. I find them really powerful. I find them incredibly um, enlightening as to where everybody is on their journey, what shows up, which helps me to see where I'm at, how far I've come. Yeah, and the differences between us all. And it's wonderful to be part of a very loving, conscientious community that P provides such a wonderful space and container for us to evolve in, yeah, and grow. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes, thank you. So, what ways do you receive the messages when you're in the Pride and P is communicating and receiving her messages and we're going through the meditation? How are you perceiving them? How do you get them? If you could share that.
Yeah, sure. They come in quite quickly usually for me. I realize it's quite quick at the beginning. To start with, I was missing a lot because I was kind of just sort of putting it all to one side and then concentrating on where I needed to go, following the structure of how P yeah, does the whole um communication with that animal. And for me, I get a lot of knowing. I have a lot of feeling within my body. That those senses are really strong for me. Sometimes I might get the odd word that's really strong, that comes through. That's starting to come through a little bit more. Um, yeah, and sometimes I get to smell stuff too, really strongly. It's like, oh,
Wow.
okay. Especially the habitat when we've done some of them and it's been a very earthy on the ground, especially the hippos. That was very much, I got to smell an awful lot there where they were in the water and then coming out of the water and onto the land and just yeah, it's that real earthy smell of everything, the moss and and the dirt and the mud and the dust. And yeah, sometimes it's really, really strong and you think, wow, gosh, that's incredible. So yeah, I really, yeah, that's nice when that happens. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what ways has being a member of the Pride enhanced or changed your life, if any?
Yeah, it's definitely changed my life. Yeah, I now work as an animal communicator. I stepped into the work last year, which has been um, a big jump for me to fully trust in what comes forward for me, and being part of this container and then the membership in the Pride has really allowed me to check in on myself each month, check where I'm at, be part of that whole community that keeps me on track, listening to everybody so that I can check in on myself. And it's, yeah, so it's changed the course of my life, and my work, in a really beautiful direction that I I only dreamt of before, and now it's like, gosh, I'm actually doing it. So yeah, it's been really profound. Yeah, it's yeah, life changing.
That's really awesome. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, yeah, it is actually. It is when I was sort of thinking about it, over the last week, I was, yeah, really realizing actually how brave, what firstly I've been, and that's also down to the communication with the animals that we've been doing, because they've really been bringing this forward, is to step up, be seen, talk the truth, and have a voice for the animals as well. That I've really found really important, and make that connection to those who have their animal companions in their lives. Getting the awareness out there has really struck a chord with me, of being able to help facilitate and hold those spaces for people to have a deeper bond and understanding of what is really in front of them and around them.
Yeah,
And yeah, and I find it such an honor. I find every work, every piece I do is always such an honor. And I, well, I can't go back to anything else. This, I just have to keep going forward in this way, and seeing what it brings. So yeah, the animals over the time, gosh, they've just woken me up. They've woken me up every time we've gone in and done a monthly meet, and we've connected with one of the animals. And then listening to the speakers on the World Summit as well has completely inspired me over time, that actually, gosh, people are doing amazing work out there all over the world. It's so heartwarming and fascinating and inspiring to be able to witness and see, and then grow and develop myself in that way, in a really safe space. So yeah, it's profound. Yeah.
that's that's beautiful. That's awesome. So tell me, are there any lessons that you've learned from any of these animals that we have communicated with within the Pride that really stood out for you, that really was profound, that you'd like to share with us?
I think my first one was with beaver. Um, yeah, and when they were in the water, I felt everything they wanted to show. It was such freedom in the water, and then coming on the land was a bit different. It felt so different. And oh yeah, we're back with a different vibration. There's the humans and the land and everything that they're trying to do, that they're a bit restricted in with us. And I really, that one really sticks in my head. I can't get it out. I can still visualize myself in the water, having a look around at everything around me, and just so blissful and happy and grounded in the water, really just free and expansive. And that one has always stuck with me, for me to go back to and feel into, okay, what do I need to do next? How, if I can feel that, let's bring more of that into my life. Let's be more of that. And beavers really show me how to be more expansive, more free, and more grounded. Yeah.
Wow, that's really neat. Okay, well, that's all we have. That's all we have today. So thank you for being a part of the spotlight. Thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for being you and putting your energy out there, and communicating with the animals and holding space for us all. So thank you.
No, thank you too.